And we're back in the final episode of Across the Obelisk, Live or Die. This is the moment of truth. You reach the inner sanctum of the obelisk, but it is too late. Any ritual that has been performed here is already over. After a quick glance around the room, you can see the body of the princess behind the altar. It seems she's still alive. Then your eyes focus on the shadowy figure in the front of the altar. It is Lord Handshake. The brooch on his neck glows brightly, and a dark energy emanates from it. He looks at you and gives you a sinister smile. The moment of truth. I will take this opportunity to quickly reiterate that I think you should introduce Lord Handshake in the first act, even if it's just like during the opening intro screen, like little intro video thing, like have his face pop up on the screen and say some sort of dastardly line, something, because before you guys have never seen him here, and I feel like it's like, why would you care? Or who is he? Who is this guy? Like, why are we caring? We're here for the princess, but what's all this? What's he doing? No one knows. Anyway, with that out of the way, that's just a minor gripe of mine. We can reply with any of our characters. They each will have like a voice line that you can say at the very end here, but they're all the same. They won't have like special effects based on what you choose here. So it's just like a little flavor thing. And we will go with Thules because I really like that guy. He says, I usually only kill for work, but this time I'm going to enjoy it. Ansek says, what an inferior creature. You cannot comprehend the magnitude of what has happened here and the powers I have just gained. I would tell you to go back to your swamp, but this is a perfect opportunity to test my new powers. And there you go. Now, another mark or notch in the, you should have introduced him earlier, because in my mind, he was like an evil warrior with a full plate, or like the dark, the Dark Knight kind of thing, where he was like red eyes and then a full plate black armor. But he's a wizard. He's a wizard. With a little glowy medallion thing and a pointy hat. Not what I had imagined at all. But it's fine, of course. We are in stealth, of course. So, and we get ambushed there. We can camouflage. So now we're building up our stealth from 2 plus 40% damage here. Camouflage. We draw another card. Ooh. Now we have a choice to make. We have one more Veil of Shadows stack if we want. 4 mana, 6 mana. Which means I can do Rapid Fire, Poison Spray, and Blur. And Ambush. Okay. So let's... Now, hold on. Now there's not a reason anymore to worry about getting a stealth in between each attack. You might as well stack all the stealth on the best attack and then just play the other attacks, right? But the best attack is Rapid Fire, and Ambush requires stealth, right? I think it is the best attack. This is 150, where this is 120 currently. Yes, so I could do another Blur and get a better Rapid Fire, but then I couldn't play Ambush at all. So I think we play the Ambush now with the two stealth thingies, so the fire stealth, and then we get a slightly worse Rapid Fire, but still overall more damage. And then we don't have to be stealth for the Poison Spray, it's fine. Blur, no, Adrenaline now, Blur, Rapid Fire. He will get a turn, I think. But already, look at the debuffs here. I don't remember if he clears debuffs on himself, but I'm sure he does. Like, it's a boss. Right? Boss. Elven Agility. Because why not? We have a lot of mana here. Camouflage. Into Rapid Fire. That will draw us more cards, and we will get some options here. Getting a weapon cache in the first round here. Yeah, don't mind that. Okay, and no sharpening knife, and nothing for the sword blade to bounce on, so that's unfortunate. Decay will make him take this healing, so that's kind of nice. Because of course he does that. Oh, and we can see what he's doing now. So he's doing Shadow Awakening. Summon 3 shadow clones of himself and then dispel his own slow and gain a fast. So he's gonna have friends, and he doesn't really have any friends, so he had to make friends, copies of himself to become have friends. What a nerd. Pyroblast will hit Magnus for a bunch of damage, then Hellfire will hit everyone for a bunch of damage, and then he's gonna do Dark Embrace on himself. That is an enchantment that lasts for the entire combat, where he does more damage and then gets 300% extra heal received. And I wondered about this one, like why do you put this card in his deck? You could just make him play something other irrelevant card. I guess it takes up one of his 4 cards in the first turn, but you could have just made all his cards do 1 more damage and 4 times the healing, and it would have been the same. So whatever. But to be fair, yes, it takes up a play for him in the first round, so maybe that's why it's there. Anyway, just Keejchen wondering out loud here. This one doesn't bounce, no. Bam. Alright. Challenging Shout. Very expensive card. Repair armor on self. And then we want to start to get rooks, so we have to play the safeguard, I think. So we can carry over all that block. And I'm not sure if we do the barricade here. I don't think we should. Well, he is going to do what? 24 damage to everyone, and a little bit more than that. So 1 barricade probably is fine. Alright, Holy Crusader, very nice. So this is better when there's multiple monsters, so I want to play that last so that he gets this effect for the next turn. Flash then. Oh, let's go Divine Grace first, and I play that on himself for getting him more bless. Yeah. Then Flash, giving us a free old Smite. Then a little bit of Foresight, and we don't have to play the Pulsing Heal, we just end the turn with Holy Crusader, setting up for next turn. Okay, very good first turn for us, I think. But we already were, 5th through him, so... And of course he heals. As long as he doesn't dispel poison, we're fine. So let's see what the clones are doing. This one is purging on me, on a random hero. We are being highest HP monster will dispel 1, so that's gonna be the poison. Damn, and heal him plus 400% on this. Okay, he suffers damage. Okay, so he damages himself in order to do that. Wither, highest HP hero, healing this guy, and then consume as well, so he also dispels the bleed. Rough. Then he is granting invisibility to the lowest HP monster, so one of the clones. He's healing for some damage dealt to us. He is doing Dark Lightning, Chain Lightning, and then Disintegrate on the highest HP hero. That'll be Magnus, for more than 100 damage. Okay. And then another Purge on me and another Dispel on them. God damn. Okay, so we want to remove the clones. They are going to support him way too much. We do not like that. So... Oh, there's a lot of stuff here that I want to play in Sylvia's hand. Falcon Shot or Hawkeye. And then Weapon Cache, of course. Neurotoxin would be great, but it's not worth it yet. I know he's going to dispel the poison, but we applied 66 in 1 turn. We can do it again. So we will just have to build towards that. Let's go for back. It's usually our best target. And Falcon Shot, sure. Oh, this would do more damage if I do Weapon Cache first. Look at that. It does, what, 13? No, it does 14. 1 more damage squeezed out of that. But it'll do even more if I do Sharpening Knife first. Now it does 18. Heck yeah. Min-max. I think focusing the clones are the right choice. Spreading out the debuffs also, so that when they dispel in the second year, they're not dispelling all of it from the big guy. Oh, look at that. He's back to full health. Okay. Restarting the fight, I guess. Ooh. That was rough. How did that do so much damage? Profane. Is that you? Wither. I think it was the Wither then. Highest HP hero. No, it couldn't have been. Oh yeah, she's the highest health. Oh. Oh, I gotta keep an eye on that. Interesting, and he heals himself for that. This Eviscerate and the Deadly Strikes. Lovely. Chant of Accuracy also. He's not in stealth currently, so let's go like this. Deadly Strikes into Killer Instinct. Eviscerate. That will delete a unit here. It will delete this guy. Maybe I should use it on another clone in order to maximize the gain from this. This is 100 and something damage 3 times. But it gets stronger with every use because of the vulnerable. And it applies bleed and poison, which means it overkills with even more. I think I should go on this front clone then. It might even delete him. Not entirely. Okay, maybe that was a mistake if it recovers, but no, surely not. We will get a card here for the rest of the combat. Or one big ice shot. I think I would prefer just one big ice shot. The other ones are not that great that I want them to rotate in the deck, and this will do more. Of course that hits him. Highest HP hero. Again, that was not Magnus. I'm continually surprised. Okay. Yeah, my tank is not that tanky. Or like in the HP anyway. Interesting. All the provoke and a blood feeding. So he could heal himself, but that doesn't matter. Because he's not that damaged. Helping Hand. Will not dispel anything, but I think I want Reginald to draw more cards so he might heal. Then I want to provoke at least once. But does this stack? Do not stack. Ooh, charges do not stack. Did not know that. Okay. Who's got the most bleed? It will be the bad guy there. It means not full health. And so I don't mind having this many provokes in the deck, but throwing them all in the same turn, obviously pretty bad. That was not great. Because he also didn't get to play a lot of block during that same turn, and now he might die because he's tanking, or like taunting. So this is rough. Here's the Mass Dispel, but then, oh, here's some healing. Okay, Purge is inconsequential. Heat Assimilation will heal yourself, but we want to bless you first. Okay, Holy Smite, first play. Go here, and he's gonna hit the invisible clone with his AoE thing. And that's why another reason why we need to bless more than anything. So that he does more with that. And it was enough. Beautiful. We'll also purge. That'll remove the speed, which is actually pretty good. It pushes him behind Thules there. Amazing. Okay, good, good. Up next, we have either Mass Dispel or Panacea on someone. We will, of course, do Heat Assimilation. That gets him back to full health and removes burn from everyone. Lovely. Panacea. No, I go Mass Dispel. We get rid of all the little debuff things. And then heal on Magnus. Do I save the Detoxify or just use it for the buffer? They're not really doing poison and bleed. Oh, I can remove that from them. Interesting. No, I will just give Magnus a buffer here because I'm honestly worried that he will die next round. But we are removing some clones, so that's gonna help a lot. This is kind of unfortunate because this quick shot will not be wasted because he's stealth. Right, and the rapid fire can't hit the Oh no, that's random monster, so that can hit the stealth guy, right. Okay. Vanish into rapid fire then. And of course it hit the stealth guy. God damn it. Typical. Let's go for blur first. And then quick shots here. No smoke bomb. I should have checked out whether the smoke bomb would have protected Magnus entirely from all the attacks. I haven't checked what the enemy boss is doing actually. So Twilight Slaughter. Kill hero's pet. Oh right, yeah, okay, so this is why Sylvie's pet can get mortal. It's the only one that can get immortal probably, and yeah, all other pets will die. So the sheep and the bunny. Another reason to kill the final boss then, right? He's a pet killer. Hellfire hits all heroes as well. Inferno hits all heroes, and X equals target's vanish pile. Oof. This will transform burn into dark on all heroes. So he literally only does AoE stuff here. Huh. Highest HP monster. So they continue to heal him with the consume thing. Okay. We definitely do want to spread out some defense. And I'm a little bit sad that that's all we get here, but look at that. It's actually pretty decent defense spread out here. We're not going to play the bouncing shield, obviously. I will go for the debuff on you, and let's get Thul's healed. And then hope we survive. We can kill another unit before they go. Smoke bomb would not matter because they're literally only doing AoE. Adrenaline will get me too much energy, I think. Fan of Knives. Maybe I smoke bomb into Fan of Knives just because why not? But then this will not hit Thul's because this guy will be dead by then. Profane would hit Thul's. Oh, and that purchased the sharp. I do not want that to hit Thul's. Interesting. So I will not, break stealth with the smoke bomb unless I can kill this guy this turn. Could we kill this guy this turn? If I smoke bomb, we get 3... would do a lot of damage with the Fan of Knives if I smoke bomb first. Just checking how much does that do? Not enough. Do I believe that we could kill that clone this turn? He goes next after Thul's here. This is 70-ish damage and would also be slightly buffed by the extra sharp. Then the Fan of Knives will not apply poison, or it will apply poison but not bleed. So if this is more than 100 damage, it needs to be... It won't be enough. No. Could I have done 200 more damage? No. I will smoke bomb, however. Because why not? Right. Oh, that still denies the profane. That's right. It doesn't get to play that at all. So that was worth doing it that way. Except now, I have to make up my mind. Do we go with Reginald? That would, if we don't kill the Shadow Clone, it would purge the Bless. But I can kill Shadow Clone. Yeah, it's weak to light even, so it's fine. We can just murder it. 149, 97, 126. I will play one of them, and then all the other ones become free that turn. So 126. How much damage is it taking from the bleed? Oh, down to 117. So the Divine Ire here is enough, technically, but I could also do it with the Holy Blast. No. Divine Ire and not Overcast. It's fine. Holy Smite. Holy Smite. Holy Blast. Beautiful. Heal. Tools. No dispel magic. Okay. We have eliminated the support, so now the enemy boss will hopefully not heal too much anymore. There's the Wither again. Dark Lightning. Dark Constraint. Purchase Inspire. Interesting. And applies 1 fatigue. Like Pyre is an enchantment for self damage with hit. For the rest of the fight, he will do more damage. Okay, so he's about to ramp his stuff. Fun. We are currently stealth, so we will open with rapid fire here. Hawkeye and Chant of Accuracy. Should have maybe done that on Thools. In stealth, we can do stuff like the setup. Don't want to do Poison Catalyst this turn, so we'll do it next turn. And next turn we will also Shadow Step. We have a lot of mana this turn. We can do one more thing in stealth. And then still open Poison Dart or whatever we get out of the weapon cache, or I can pull something from the discard. So in the discard we have Rapid Fire. Or do weapon cache. And then open with one of them. A random one. And this could be the sharpening knife into then pulling the rapid fire later. There's the sharpening knife as not expected but as hoped. Subterfuge. No reason not to play it here. Last reward will be... Oh, it could be the poison spray. It is slightly better than the rapid fire for sure. It does a little bit less damage, but then poison is better than bleed for us right now. I'm not entirely convinced that one is better than the other. If we do poison build, then the poison spray is better. If we do bleed build, then the rapid fire is better. But whatever. Yeah, we will pull the poison spray, obviously, and apply all the poison. So as long as he doesn't purge it again, I think we just win outright because of all the poison. Shadow Step at the end of the turn. Magnus has 10 mana now. Highest HP hero, front hero, all heroes self. He's not doing a lot of damage this turn. 10. Do all the things. I will give him Wolfguard. I will Enrage. Demoralizing Shout. Valiant Defender. And Safeguard. There's not enough to do the Bouncing Shield anyway here. But that was a good turn. Okay. Fanaticism into Heat Assimilation. Oh, we're doubling target Sanctify. He already has 71 Sanctify on him. Whenever we hit the enemy, we will heal to full. Amazing. Bad Augury goes first. No, let's get all the bliss going, right? Let's go Sanctification then. To Holy Smite. Oh, that did not. I expected it to discount my other card here, but I could have seen that I had more too expensive holy spells. That was a misplay, I think. Or at least, I'm not sure I could have done it better, but I didn't check. Okay, but we're halfway. Surely we'll kill him now. So you can do Shadow Step into Sneak Peek into Poison Dart. For a 310 damage Poison Dart. Sorry, 444. Poison Catalyst now. Nice. That unlocked an achievement. Bloodbath. 200 poison. Oh, no, not poison, but 200 bleed, because this guy does, what? He does bleed every time he does poison? Oh, yeah. Insane. I didn't even think about that combo. It's amazing. She can do nothing? No mana. Ouch. Now. Bonk. Amazing that he's still alive after all of that. But he won't be for long. No reason not to entrench, I think, and shake it off. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Perfect visibility on himself, what a bitch. But then he uses that for damage. Okay. Disintegrate. We had more than 300 block on him right before, so... lost some of that. Dawnlight usually goes first, but it will do more if I benediction first. Not if I benediction on Sylvie. 4 mana. Now let me go Dawnlight. Holy Smite. Benediction on... or I could just renew her. I will do Divine Retribution. 14 with 7 regen. She heals back to full on her turn. Right. Yeah. 144 Sanctified. Doesn't really matter. We've won. Free last reward. Alright. The discard pile is empty. Good thing that I checked. Oh, he's dead. Kill him. Finish him. With a quick shot. Pew. Again. Pew. No. Inferno. Achievement unlocked. 200 fire. Okay. Corrupted blade then. Yay, we won. Goatee means you're evil. Crack in the facade. But what's this? What's that? What's he doing? He says, lifting the finger in disdain. Surprise, surprise, there's another boss stage. 5,600 health here. Alright, and so it's just an entire extra fight, but now begins Archon Near, the real boss. Character sheet here. He's immune to weak. And generally just resistant to everything, but not like super resistant. Alright. You thought there was only one. Another time, or again, we have to say that the team behind Across the Obelisk, animation is clearly not their sharpest or their biggest strength, you know. Then they do so many things well. Clearly they have been budgeting not towards like a specifically animation of things. So give them some credit for the gameplay, not so much for animation. Oh well, it's fine. I think they've created a fairly good game regardless. I will camouflage here. There's the Fan of Knives. I don't remember if he summons clones, this guy. Or we can just play the other stuff. I think Rapid Fire does more damage here. Yeah, it will. A Fan of Knives obviously being great when we've built sharp a little bit more, and when there are more units. And I do think that he creates some. So let's spare the Fan of Knives for later. We can use the Veil of Shadows to upgrade the Rapid Fire further and gain more sharp here. Then Rapid Fire. Poison Dagger. Poison Dart. And the poison catalyst doesn't vanish. Let's just double it into... Oh, it applies, what, 41 extra bleed and 41 extra poison. 43 of each. Never mind. More than that. Lovely. We can now see what he's doing. He's doing Doomsday. It applies a new status effect that we've never seen before. Doom! Dies when charges reaches 0. And he applies 4 to us. Remove 1 charge at the end of the turn. Can't be dispelled or prevented. Uh-oh. And he purchased Stealth. Oh boy, okay. Apotheosis. An enchantment. Damaged by others, he will gain shield, and he gets a lot of extra resistances. This is a permanent enchantment. He has a divine punishment to the back hero, which also jumps, equals to target bliss. Oh, here's a Shadow Awakening. He does summon 1 Shadow clone, not of himself, but of Lord Henshik, as far as I recall. And then Crucifixion is the slowest hero, gets 1 Martyrdom on top of the deck. And then we have to go and look, well, what is a Martyrdom? It also applies to Doom. Then Martyrdom is a bad card, but except for one thing, it applies to Doom to a target. So we will get this Doom counter on our guys, but then we will also get the Martyrdom card into our decks that we can then play, and it'll, when we play it, it adds more Doom, and you put a Martyr card on top of the target's deck. So we will have to keep shuffling this card between our decks to apply more Doom to extend the combat for ourselves, or lose our characters. So this is a very interesting mechanic. I actually am a big fan of this boss fight. It's pretty damn cool and well thought out, I think. That is at least my opinion. We will go for Camouflage. Smoke Bomb being fairly irrelevant in this fight, but we could use Neurotoxin with that. So Hawkeye into Smoke Bomb, because why not? He's gonna purge all the stealth in a sec. And I don't think I want to Smoke Bomb that turn then. So let's just Neurotoxin. It's still decent damage here, even it could be greater on the next deck rotation. But I think I took another Neurotoxin, didn't I? And then I don't have to waste my draw. Maybe I should let it pass by. She often struggles with the mana anyway. I don't think he dispels on himself. I do forget though whether or not that is something he does. The Shadow Clone will dispel on him. I will do it. I'm not sure that was the right decision. We need to set up Fortify on Magnus early on. Then Helping Hand will help Duels the most, I think. He is my best DPS at this point. Is there any reason to play Provoke? Yeah, okay, he will take the thing for the back hero and the slowest hero, sure. Barricade. There will be all hero damage. Sure. Guardian Angel in the first turn. Oh. Interesting. This is a bad turn all around. I will go Fanaticism. Do we delay someone? I think Sylvie would love the extra mana here and the card draw. More the mana than the card draw, but nonetheless. Foresight on him, obviously. Detoxify will grant us a buffer. Cannot be prevented the Doom thing, so it will prevent a Sanctify, which is not bad. Oh, I can remove his bleed and poison, eh? Let's go for Thul's being the weakest there. And the Guardian Angel. Immune to damage and harmful effects, but surely not the Doom. That is tricky. Won't use the heal, but Reginald already has too much mana. He will not be able to spend it all. Might as well play the big card when we draw it and have the mana. Applying the invulnerable and the buffer. Now I got rid of some of his block. Let's give him the invulnerable. Oh! No, it does not prevent Doom. To fiction. 2 decks. Wither on the highest HP hero. Dark Constrained. Okay. Oh man, they're just taking turns before me now. Global. Transform Sanctify into Dark. Man, what was that last thing? Crushing Darkness. X equal to target's block times 20%. Oof. And then ignores the block. Oh. Okay. Adrenaline. Adrenaline. Subterfuge. Shadow Step. Huge ambush. And we're clearing the clone again. He might summon more. But I'm gonna take my chances that he doesn't. And we really should get rid of that thing. Right, he did an anathema thing. Oh, so he switches his enchantment to 2 different things. Now he is more resistant to dark, frost, and crushing. And when he is damaged, he applies a dark. Okay. Here's the martyrdom. And the blood rage, okay. I'm not sure if she'll mitigate here. Damage taken by -1 per charge. I wonder if that works on effects like the martyrdom and the blood rage. 3 to 1, we're gonna find out. So shield wall. Then he should take 16. Oh, he does. Look at that. The numbers up here. He just still takes the full damage there. Okay. So barricade, martyrdom on who needs more stacks of it? Thul's. Yeah. That's pretty hurtful to my feelings and my flesh. Weapon cache. This one's the more important one to play. Yeah, she can't afford her stuff still, and she's got more cards coming in when she plays the Falcon Shot. I still think it should go during this turn at the very least. Go Sharpening Knife first, then Falcon Shot. She drew a bad card, but then at least she got rid of it, I suppose. There's another weapon cache playable, sure. With another Sharpening Knife. Don't mind if I do. Then the Soul Blades. And now he's dead just to the bleed. Amazing. Start here then. Reginald. Also has a martyrdom on his tech there, so let's see. Anyway, let's go for heat assimilation first. We do want to heal this turn. That'll be the pulsing heal on Magnus there. That's all we got. That's kind of unfortunate. Gotta give Sylvie the martyrdom. Should have done that first and then heat assimilation. Divine Ire, Holy Storm, Flash. Holy Smite. Then Divine Ire. Oh, wait. Holy Storm. Pulsing Heal on Magnus. And then we can overcast by 2 with the Divine Ire, and I think we will. 1. He does have some expensive cards. No, yeah, he's got some expensive cards. Oh, I should have checked first. I'm not sure about this. Let's not. Bonk. Enrage always. Sharing is caring. Let's see what they're doing. Highest HP hero, that is not Magnus. Dark Constraint is all heroes. Then we have Abstraction. So now he changes his resistances again. Lethargy, all heroes, apply weak. Phantom Echoes equal to target's vanish pile times a half. That's gonna be rough later on. He reduces his curse charges by 40%. Oh, so he doesn't like wipe it out, but all of them will be reduced by 40%. Okay, that's cool and fair, I think. Rather than purging them entirely, I think that's a nice balance. And Misery places one sad on target's discard pile. This is sad, of course, but the main mechanic here is that it adds a card into your deck that vanishes, and you know he will play Phantom Echoes multiple times. Also, whenever we play that Martyrdom, it vanishes and then creates a new one, so also creating a larger and larger vanish pile for us. Again, ramping the damage of the Phantom Echoes. So he's going to ramp damage technically infinitely, and so we have like still a timer on the fight, if you will. I will entrench, but not too sharing is caring here. First aid on himself. Smoke bomb. I think that it will deny this. It will not deny that, but it will deny the Phantom Echoes. Yeah. Okay. This is Thul's. Alright. He gives it to Magnus, the Martyrdom. At some point we can like skip a deck rotation with the Martyrdom and not play more. Because we do have like 5 rounds to go on right now, so we could, as long as the deck doesn't take 5 turns to shuffle, then it's fine. Setup. Sure. Good. Let's go for Shadow Step next turn and Ammunitions next turn. Last reward will make whatever card I pick here 0 and vanish, so permanently remove it from the deck. But I can play it this turn, like for example the Fan of Knives, and it's vanish anyway. And we have a lot of... Oh, he was already dead, that's right. I was doing it to kill the clone, but I didn't think it through. Story of my life. I will smoke bomb them. And she can vanish at the end of the turn, so that's perfect. Go rapid fire. Oh my god, we're so unlucky with those random things. Go chant on yourself. Yeah, that's fine. Selfish elves. Her deck is getting rather small. Let's skip a Martyrdom on her then. There with the stealth. We are denying 1 hit from the bows. But then Reginald would not be able to play his turn. If he plays his turn, he will be subject to Phantom Echoes. And there's another... Oh no, this is the Holy Crusader. This looks like the Martyrdom. Okay. To deny the Phantom Echoes, that is what we're doing. Although... Yeah. It worked, so good enough. Okay, we are already stealth, so go rapid fire. Blur, quick shot. Poison dart. Should have done Shadow Step, but I assumed we had enough mana to play everything, and that was wrong. As usual. Here I can ramp the damage of the Eviscerate more by playing the 2 stealth cards. Let's just check 51 and 59. Then you go Shadow Step. 101 and 118. Blur. 138 and 161. And it plays 3 times. He's at 3,108. That did more than 1,000 damage. Awesome. Ammunitions. Lethal shot. Apotheosis. Divine punishment. I didn't see what he's doing, so... All heroes. Global rapture. Transform. Crucifixion. He gives us another martyrdom. Yeah. He will continue to give us more and more, I think. But we're getting close to the end now. Double target bleed. That kills him, I think. Awesome. Oh, I need to open with an attack to maximize the damage here because we have stealth. 60% dexter is better than playing a little bit of defense first. For the bounce and shield. Boom. Then bleed out. Lovely. Let us now play a martyrdom. And I think we've won. We will open with an attack here. He actually doesn't buff himself an awful lot, if at all. And I always assumed that perching would be like a major play in the final boss fight or something like that. But not at all, in fact. It turns out I was completely wrong about that idea. We have won. All of it does not matter anymore. Die. Blur. Sneak peek. Man, tools. Of course, it's the equipment. Assassin's tools, Viper ring, and then the Destiny itself. Oh, look at the tombstone for the pet. I didn't notice that before. It's a mythic card. Awesome. The Destiny, and then Brigand armor is not the best, but +1 speed is nice. It's a good armor, but this combo here and the Destiny, wow. Like, that's probably the strongest build I've seen so far in this game. I will not play the martyrdom. Can we kill him before he gets his turn? Martyrdom and martyrdom, okay. Victory. Gone. That's what you get for being evil. And the princess. Oh. Princess awakens. Congratulations, you have completed the game on normal difficulty. You unlock the madness levels. Now you will be able to increase the difficulty of the game and adapt it to your preferences, such as by having random enemies in every fight. Also, new corrupted items appear in the madness levels. These items are much more powerful versions of the normal items. Each level of difficulty increases the probability of these items and corrupted cards appearing. We hope you enjoyed the game. There is still much more to come. Sincerely, Adam Javier and Juan Ho. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but whatever. These are all the cards we unlocked during this particular run then. Pretty cool. A lot of stuff unlocked in every run so far. A huge chest gain. We gain more perk points for people and more rank. That's the end of that. I want to show you then at the end here some more stuff. We are still going to be playing adventure because this is where you unlock things. But we can look at the single player mode here. The Obelisk. I have Gustav unlocked now. We have Wilbur and Sek. Oh, hold on. In this mode everything is unlocked? No, wait, what? I don't think I've unlocked Gustav actually. So that's interesting. If I play the adventure mode, well, I don't have those. Oh, interesting. Oh, I didn't know that I would get them for free playing the other mode. Anyway, What was I going to show? Yes, the madness thing. So, in fact, I have madness 4 because when I played that multiplayer run where we won, we played madness 3. So I have madness 4. And here's just to show like what kind of modifiers we can get throughout that. We have monsters are stronger and their abilities have been improved. So this is the first thing that you get from a madness. And this alone makes the game a lot more fun, I think. Then I don't know what exhaust does. And if anyone knows, you're welcome to tell me. Then monster HP will ramp based on act. Same with the speed and damage taken from them will be lower. And that ramps further some of these things on higher madness levels. Doing more damage, we get serious injuries, so any injury card is worse. And then at the madness 3 level, something happens, we stop getting those starting chests, and instead every hero will get 800 gold and shards at the beginning of any run. So the chest mechanic is removed at madness 3. And then at 4, you lose starting energy. When the first turn of the combat you gain 1 less, and then you get the normal 3 beyond that. Town armory items rerolled limited to 1, and then damage and stuff has been ramped fairly effectively. So we are going to be skipping a few madness levels for the playthrough. Although I don't know, I think we are going to do a meme build for the next, like a fun kind of thing, just for the next playthrough. Oh, and here's the corruptors available. Easy, average, hard, extreme, despair. Enemies have the most powerful cards and items available to them. Oh, that increases the madness level. The score, but not for this here. Oh, we can see what they do. Okay. Forced random seed, nice. Rare cards disabled in the starting town. Epic cards disabled in the second town. Okay, harder event rolls. Or we can make them further difficult. This corrupted increases the difficulty considerably. Non-event combats are randomly generated. In each random combat, a champion monster appears with a randomly assigned immunity. Oof. Nice. All monster cards have +1 charges to their auras or curses. Poverty. Do starting stuff. All monsters gain additional 15 to all resistances. What is this? Restricted power. Auras and curses have a max charges. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. That's still some high numbers, so it won't like severely limit anything, but you can't like make completely broken builds then anymore. All heroes have -3 healing done, -25% healing received, and vitality heals only 50% of the HP gained. Oh, impending doom. Combat when the performance bonus reaches underwhelming, all heroes suffer doom, which kills them in 2 rounds. Okay, I have never reached underwhelming performance, but I'm sure that could happen on higher madness difficulties. Okay, very interesting stuff, and you guys can let me know what you want to see. If there's something specific, like a specific combo, or like a specific kind of run and madness, or anything, I'd probably be willing to do it. I'm not sure it'll be the next one, but again, we will take suggestions. We're going to run a multiplayer for the next one, I'm fairly sure, so we'll see how that goes. And for now, then, I will say thank you guys as always for watching. I hope you enjoyed the first playthrough of Across the Obelisk. See you soon, and bye-bye.